The tunnel fit Etsy. So I designed it.
I'm on my tribe shit today, I feel it. It's your boy Young Title.
Okay, so this the type of rhyme that'll make you use your mind. Try not to lose your mind. It's spectacular design. There's a reason why I do this. Trying to start a movement. You miss one step and you'll be clueless. Thoughts that you don't know what to do with. It's not a race, but if it was, I'm winning by a shoe-in. They salty cause they don't know how I do it. Confident, and I'm about to prove it. Screw it, I'm about to take a bite and chew it. My mind's in the galaxy, came from gravity. Still create a masterpiece, not talking blasphemy. It's so sad to see I'm in my own head. Sick of the thoughts, looking for the future, but I'm worried about what I brought. See my head to the sky, had to get it down my ass.
Do it.
Struggle real around here, I won't let it last. Smell the fumes in the air, you know I'm smoking gas. Rotation like puff, puff, pass. So I say, I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress. Say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best. I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress. Say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best. I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress. Say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best. I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress. I'll say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best. I'm moving forward, not listening, I'm breaking orders. Tell them I don't need no passport, I'll still cross the border. You thinking you can out-rap me, boy? I oughta spit some wicked shit, you see the difference. I got the game slaughtered. Got a long road ahead of me, counting blessings every day, feeling real heavenly. Throwing all my flavors out to get the perfect recipe. Tell them they below, not next to me. I dare them try to question me. Toss the coin up, calling it heads, cause that's what I'm aiming for. Your whole quality's dead. I was built from strong threads.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is your boy. If you know the song, sing along. He is I and I am him. Black Bat with the branded Timbs. Mac Manz. That's right. And welcome to the M spot, y'all. Much love. Welcome, welcome. Y'all, it has been hectic. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened because I know y'all going to want to know. So I'm going to tell you real quick. What ended up happening was I was going to get on, and as I was getting on, I was not able to get on because the app I use changed over and would not allow me access. So that was number one. So as I'm going through getting the access going, I received a phone call. So, and you know, it was one of my people, so I had to answer. It was an emergency type call. I'm glad they reached out. Applause. Thank you. Much love. They reached out. We got to touch base on some stuff, you know, make sure everything was all gravy and grits. You know what I'm saying? We had to make sure everything's all gravy and grits, get everything going, make sure it was right. So that percolated off. And then I went back into getting the app up and going again. And the app went ahead and it wouldn't let me in. Froze up on me. So, yeah, so it's just been bad. Okay, so now I'm not going to waste no time. Nancy Brown, gunshot salute. And I'm going to tell y'all, too, how I did this. Gunshot salute, first of all. Nancy Brown, thank you for tuning in. So let's give an applause for Nancy Brown, one of the finalists. I have two more to get on. Okay, so what I did was, because I had two people, Nancy Brown and Luke Core, had the answers completely right. Now I had one person, like I said, that was in it that got in because I had a few people I tried to let in as well, but they missed one. So with that being said, how I'm doing it is because of the amount of answers that were correct for the two people that completely crushed it, they will get 2 slips of paper in the cup. And the cup is, of course, y'all know how we do it. I put it in the cup, shake it up, pull it out. That's what we're doing. 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 Okay. So, and Kayla, KG, she was the one that got all of them right except for one question. And then there was one that was kind of iffy, but I had 2 other people like that too. And then when I went back through, there was so many more questions that were just wrong, so I had to fine-tooth comb this. So KG actually made it too. So KG, gunshot salute to you. I'm waiting for y'all to get on. So Luke Core and Nancy Brown are going to get 2 entries. and Kayla's going to get 1 because I got to make it fair because remember, like I said, those 2 completely crashed it, and Kayla, you was 1 off. That's why you got in. Then it was a big gap after that. Like it was, people had 2 and 3 answers wrong. Then some people had 4. Some people didn't even try. They just was like, I'm just going to get on this contest and see if I can win. So it is what it is. I ain't even mad at it. But y'all, today been a wild day. And before we go any further, I want to dedicate today's show. Number 1, it is sponsored by Manz Media LLC, baby. Give myself a round of applause, and all of those who support me. That goes to you too as well. What's up, KG in the building? Gunshot salute, KG. Okay, I just was telling the rules, KG. This was going on because you got in with 1 answer wrong. You get 1 entry. And the 2 people that got perfectly right, they get 2 entries. It's only fair we do it that way. I gotta be, like I said, I gotta be fair to them because I got, they did get everything completely right. And you were, like I said, you were 1 answer off. But like I said, after you, there's a couple people that had 2 or 3 wrong. Some people had 4. Some people didn't even try. They just were like, just throwing stuff at the wall. But before we get to the drawing, I'm not gonna be before you long, but this is the M spot. The M spot, the best spot. Hey. It's the only spot, the M spot, y'all. Come on, man. Well, I had to come before y'all. And first off, I want to say, I'm sorry. Today's rant, soliloquy, diatribe, how Stephen A would say it, is brought to you by self-love and understanding. Right now is a time for us to make sure that we're showing love to people who have shown love to us. It's time to give it back. It is time to make sure that we are reciprocating what is being given to us. If you have someone in your life that cares enough to reach out to you, you make sure you keep those connections open. You make sure you call them. Make sure you love them. Y'all heard me preach about this 50 million times. I'm going to continue to talk about it. Because it is a thing to where we are losing people every day. So y'all, I've come before you to start the love fest, if you will. Right now, over the airwaves, I am going to say to you, to anyone who I've offended, and I think that we live in a time, man, to where I don't want to have to offend nobody. If I have, I want to say I apologize. I had a brain fart. I was reading something. I want to apologize to anybody I offended, be it in a wrestling facility or wrestling vicinity, as far as like within the realm of the wrestling groups I'm around, family members, my parents, my children, my friends, the next door neighbor. I'm being serious, y'all. If I've ever offended you, I want to say to you, I apologize. And I'm truly, truly sorry. Because that's something you have to do. It's not for anybody else. It is for you. You've got to learn to do it for you. Learn to get at peace for yourself. Learn that. KG, I'm read what you said, KG. You know what, KG? I'll tell you what. I'm going to honor my word. Because I told you you was in the final 3, I'll honor the final 3. I will give you the opportunity. I will honor the final 3. So I'll keep it fair and square. I'll make everybody with the 1 entry apiece, because I did promise you that. And I was just about to say something too. That's one of the things I'm getting into today. I want to make sure that I appease to those who have been following me and showing love to me in gratitude. I'm gonna be all about that. So I will, KG, I will allow you. We will make it even Steven, because I'm gonna keep it one word. I did say that. But those are going to be the rules of the contest going forward. The next scavenger hunt, there'll be whoever gets it all right there, and then I will add an extra person into the drawing. So I will show much love. So KG, you're all good with me. I got you. I'm gonna show love to you. So I will give you the same entry as I do everybody else. So we all good to go. I got you, and I'm so glad you was able to reach out and comment on that. I'm glad you heard me. Because that's one of the things, I want people to reach out, communicate. But also, that's one of the things, too, I was going to say. I've been in a funk as of late as far as, like, how to bring certain topics and subjects to you guys. Because I want to give feedback, but I don't want to offend nobody. And see, that's where the issue comes in. And this is, if you looked, I had it labeled sorry and next gen. And the reason I said it, because I came out, I apologize to those I love. And now that we got that over, I'm gonna sit around and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and I got some things to get off my chest. And I'm hoping y'all stay tuned. I hope more people tune in. Because I'm going to give rules to contest too tonight. This ain't just about the winners. Everything start back over again. I told you guys that. But being a guy who wants to be a philanthropist, who wants to show love to everybody, who wants to be a good guy, is the hardest thing to do in the world. It's an applause because it's a true fact. Y'all don't understand how hard it is to try to be a person who donates time and effort to people and projects and do giveaways and try to make sure that, the people I'm communicating with is getting what they need. It's not easy. I spoke before about how there's no backing right now for this. I'm doing this on my own. But then it's like I came to realize no matter how hard I try to be the best guy I can be, I'm going to make somebody mad. I'm going to have somebody want to, smack me up. And if you know me, I'm a good fella. I try to always be upstanding. I ain't the best person in the world. I'm not that. I'm not all that. I try to be a good person. I try to be upstanding. I try to keep my word. If I got something going on, I'll let you know and tell you what's really going down. But being a good person takes so much out of you. Because you have to weave and sift through every snake in the grass. And that's why I carry this around. Oh, joking aside, that's not why. That's not what that is. But you really have to, because you don't know who's there to use you and who's there to elevate you. I'll say it again. You don't know who's there to use you and who's out there to elevate you. And it's so hard because as a kind person, you want to make sure that you are doing what your purpose is. I told you my purpose is to help people. I love helping people. Do I have it all the time to do it? No. I'm doing a lot of things with potential sponsors maybe coming in. I'm doing things, charitable things to help people, but there is some kickback every now and then for me. So I try to continuously be this person who is going to be there in case you need a shoulder to cry on, in case you need an extra push here, extra push there, in case you got something going on to where Manz Media is here to service you. And I don't mean for you to come and give me your work or come and give me a job. I mean, or a project to do. I mean, you just come to me because you need something because you're putting in work to help others. But you have to watch that too, because I'm just like, Y'all, here's the dilemma with me. I deal with different entities on a regular basis. From my new part-time, I work 2 days a week, y'all. Thank you. Congratulations. I got a job 2 days a week. Thank you. So I balance wrestling personalities, 2-day job personalities, people in my home, people I might do business with, people I might have connections with. I juggle all these different personalities. And I have to find a common way to make sure that I'm cool with every last one. Do y'all know how taxing and how hard that is? Really? Do you not understand what that'll do to your brain? Exactly. To make sure that you are functioning on a cognitive level of compassion for every single being you're dealing with is the hardest thing to do, seriously. Because you're taking different people's attitudes, different people's thought process, different people's beliefs, different people's structure of how they do things. And you are making sure that you can cookie cut yourself into every little avenue in every way to make sure that you're continuously being who you are. Because listen, being a nice guy, I'm going to tell you right now, being a nice guy, they say nice guys finish last. You know what? That's a lie. Nice guys don't finish last. They finish the best, basically. Because here's the demo. To be a nice guy, you have to have it in you to be a nice guy or a nice female, nice woman. I don't mean when I say guy, I don't mean nice guys, men in general. I mean a nice person. You have to have that inside of you. That can't be something you just sit back and out of nowhere decide, well, I'm going to be a nice. No, this is something that's built up inside you. And so there's a thing you have about compassion for people and wanting to give those who need, and you can't do for everybody. And that's when the issue comes in. Because then the issue comes into where now you're making somebody mad because you can do for them, but you can do for this other person. Then the issue comes in because you decided that you'd rather spend time here and not over there. Then the issue comes in because you might give a suggestion about this, but somebody will think you said this and take it to somebody else who's involved in another situation similar to that and get the party started. Y'all, this happens every day to every last one of us who are trying to be a good person all the time continuously. You know it. You know it does. Because people are not happy unless you are miserable. Some people live that life to make sure you're miserable. That's what they do. That's what they're there for. That's the whole entire purpose. So being a good guy is not a bad thing. It's just hard to do. And it brings me to today's situations. Because now, being a good guy is out of the question with some people. People are scamming you. They're robbing you. I say scam and rob, that's two different things. Trust me, it's different. I know, believe me, it is two different things. Trust me. They're not caring about your feelings emotionally. They don't care about you physically. They're getting what they can out of you, using what they can use you for, and they go about their business. Also, the lessons to be taught. The lessons to be taught that have been passed down. Now, there are going to be some of you that follow me that are young, but if you have an adult mindset, you will understand what I'm about to say, and it will not offend you because that's one of the biggest things out here. With this gen, very, very, very easily irritated and defensive about being offended. The stuff that our parents say, yes, I know it's a different time. Yeah, I know it's a different time. But the stuff our parents said to us will make these new kids blow up into combustions. Y'all know it. there is no more to the point where there's really no more yes ma'am, yes sir. Younger kids and generations cuss in front of their parents. I'm older and I still don't cuss in front of my parent. Some of them don't like to take advice. That is the big. Yes, I was young. Yes, I don't want to listen to everybody. But in the generation I came from, you didn't have no choice. Because you knew, you looked and saw what they went through, what they were doing, and you knew if you listened and followed, you would get a life lesson. Not this new generation. No. What are you talking about? Really? Come on. This new generation is a little bit different. I'm not knocking them. Like I said, if you you can be in this new generation and have that adult mindset. So you'll know exactly what I'm saying. You'll be like, yep, he right. Some of my homies act like that, or some of my little girlfriends, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Won't take advice, but will give it continuously. Won't take advice, but will give advice continuously. All the time, but won't take it. Me. But won't reciprocate back. I bet y'all know some people. I bet you know some young people like that around you. You can probably work with some. Oh, especially the ones you work with. They're bad with that type of stuff. Try to get away with everything they can at the job without having to finish up stuff. I'm not saying, I'm going to say it again. For all those out there listening to me that are a little bit younger, that understand what I'm talking about, you be like, yep, I get where you're coming from. Because I'm, when you're raised with a certain type of vibe and certain type of groove, certain things don't move you, and you don't move in certain directions, and certain things don't move you. Because you understand the whole aura, the feng shui around you. You getting it, you vibing, you digging, you understanding what's going on. So you choose to act like an adult instead of somebody that don't have no common sense at all. Speaking of common sense, here's something I don't understand. If there's any adults out there, please would y'all get in the comments and help me out. Here's what I do not understand about our young people. Now, I know they're trying to do stuff that we didn't do as kids or they didn't do as kids. I know that's what they're on. I know that's what they're doing. But I'm trying to get to a point is this. When did people stop planning for vacations? This is something that bothers me. I was seeing some young people on social media, and I just be following them, just looking at the stories. Then you'll follow some of these same people and read their comments. Y'all, it is hilarious. Yeah, it's funny to me. I'm going to keep it surreal. To me, it's funny. How do you take a trip? You don't drive. You take a flight, not a regular flight, but you take first class. You get off the flight. You get Ubered around all weekend. If not, you get a nice little vehicle. You go on them nice little trips, like trips within the trips. You know what I mean by that? Thrill trips. Like you might take the dirt bikes up the mountains. You might take the jet skis out. Little trips within the trip. Then you're eating the finest of everything. Breakfast, dinner, lunch, brunch, everything. Staying in 5-star, staying in hotels that if you at home, you wouldn't stay in. Living life, doing things that you only could imagine you'd do. Catch the flight back home, get to the crib, just to have to get on social media and beg somebody for some money because your rent ain't paid. You know why I hit the clap button on that point? Because I made one. I'm going to do it again because you're not listening. When you go on a trip, my brother told me, he said, man, T-One, when you go on a trip, I can tell you're going to say why. He said, man, you call me 3 months ahead of time, 2 or 3 months. I make sure I pay all the bills, get all everything situated, and I make that move. That is how you're supposed to do it. Not the other way around. And I think right now I'm going to get to my points. It's time to do the drawing. I think that we need to focus more on trying to show our young people how to do it. Let's stop getting frustrated with them. Let's stop getting mad at them. Let's stop getting angry with them. Because the problem, the reason they're not coming to us, because they think we're old, bitter people, or we're older people who don't know where they're coming from or don't understand them or don't love them, which we all know is false because we do. It's our family. Much love and kisses to all of mine. But they think we don't understand. So I'm going to say this to anybody out here that's a youth. I'm done making fun of you and talking mess about you. It's all love. It's all love and compassion, y'all. There's nothing. It's all love. But I'll be sincere with y'all. When y'all got elders around you, talk to them. Stop thinking you know how they're going to feel about everything. Stop sitting back holding stuff in and feeling like they're not going to understand me because you don't want to hear a little bit of something from them. You might be shocked and surprised at what you're going to get as far as the outcome when you talk to them. But remember, if there is a lecture to be had, thy shall receive. I'll say it again. If there is a lecture to be had, then thy shall receive. Because you gotta understand, it's your parent. They love you enough. If you have a parent that loves you enough to still talk to you and get on you about stuff, man, you blessed. I'm 50 years old and I still got a dad. I still got a mother figure, man. I'm 50 years old. You know how blessed that is to have that at my age? So y'all youth out here, man, get back to talking to your folks. Talk to your people. And I say youth, I mean anybody at the age of 30 on down. Not disrespectful, but I got some time on you. 20 years to 0 years is some time. I got a 20-year gap on you. So 30 and below. Start getting with your family, man. Talk to your people, man. If you need them, go to them. Don't sit back and be stressed out by yourself and depressed. You're too young for that. Go to your people. Talk to them. Show love. Have enough respect for them to give them a chance to absorb and show you how they can do what it is you need them to do for you. Need them to be a shoulder to cry on? Give them a chance. Give them access to show you they have that ability. Need some advice? Give them a chance. Let them in. Be shocked by the overwhelming outcome of support you thought you may not have gotten or were going to get. So my youth, please, come on, y'all. Let's do this. Because as I said, you guys are what's going to bring us out of this little situation we in. Y'all going to take us out of this. We don't have nobody else but you. Y'all are the next hope for what we got going on. For all of us out here praying and blessing on God. He gave us a blessing. The blessing is our children. It's our youth. But they out here doing things they shouldn't be doing, and they have access to stuff we never had access to. So I understand that. But we as adults, even though we don't want to have to deal with them sometimes, they're irritating. If they come to you and open up, be receptive. Be responsible. Be loving, be caring, be stern, but most of all, and the most important thing is be a parent. I had to get that off my chest, y'all. That's been bound to mess out of me. It just has, because it's too many of our youth out to the wayside, and they're not understanding that they got help. They got people that love them. Just read a story today about a young man who was out here in these streets, just having all kind of problems. And he got family members out there that's willing to help him, but he ain't even reaching out. Well, they used to be this way. Let that go. I think I better let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Sorry. That note was horrible. That was horrible, y'all. I'll never do that again, trust me. But we got to. So we're going to go ahead. Let's get it going. Here's a blank piece of paper. Nothing on it. Let's get this popping off. So while I'm doing this, I'm going to hold on, y'all. You see I'm busy. I got something popping off. I'm gonna play y'all a little bit of theme music while I do this. So you know I am gonna put my theme music on while I get this set up.
Regardless of all the pain and the stress, say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best. I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress. Say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best. I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress. Say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best. I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress.
Let me show y'all again. It's still a piece of paper. Ain't do nothing yet.
I'm moving forward, not listening. I'm breaking orders. Tell them I don't need no passport. I still cross the border. You thinking you can out rap me, boy? I oughta spit some wicked shit. You see the difference? I got the game slaughtered. Got a long road ahead of me. Counting blessings every day. Feeling real heavenly. Throwing all my flavors out to get the perfect recipe. Tell them they below, not next to me. I dare them try to question me. Toss the coin up. Calling it heads, cause that's what I'm aiming for. Your whole quality's dead. I was built from strong threads. Watch my working just like COVID-19. It's fun to be a tough spread. Now I got your attention. Let's switch dimensions. I think they need me in this competition. Thanks to influences, it's my ambition. Also envision my path, so I complete the mission. Yeah, I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress. Say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best. I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress. Say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best. I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress. Say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best. I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress. I'll say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best.
Okay, everybody's paper here is about even. I'm gonna go ahead and rip off these ends. Okay, here's the cup. All right, we're gonna give a gunshot salute for every person I put in here. So y'all know, and this is horrible. Y'all know I'm horrible at this part, like just showing you the names and stuff. I'm so horrible with this. KG, gunshot salute. Once, twice, thrice. Y'all, you already know what we did, what we do. Come on, y'all, help me out. I'm also, like I said, this is one of the giveaways. This is just one. I'm keeping track of what I've been giving away, y'all. We've been doing pretty good so far. I think it's been around $1,000 or so we've given away so far. Like I said, don't worry, there's a kickback for me. I got something, something good coming to me for that. So yeah. But what I need y'all to do is, hey, we on that strive for 5. Y'all already know what I'm finna do. Y'all know if this goofy song I'm finna put on anyway. That's that strive for 5, y'all. I need y'all. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to get to 500 and get watch hours. So the next couple of contests will be revolved around that as well. That's what we're trying to do. Trying to get more watch hours going. You know what I'm saying? So I just put Lucor, got you right here. Gunshot salute to Lucor. And gunshot salute to Nancy. I got you in there, girl. Trust me. Let me show you so you can see. I want you to make sure you know you in there. In there like spaghetti sauce. All right, y'all. Now I got each one of them. I'm going to fold them over again till they tinier. 1. 2. 3. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em. Hope we don't break 'em. That's right, that's right. Wait until we make 'em. Shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em up, shake 'em. All right, we got them shooken up. Y'all like my little shake 'em up song? Yeah, that's all that we're gonna be using that in the Houston Rockets Cup, baby. That's right, my Rockets, Kevin Durant. Watch out. Shake it up, y'all. We're gonna shake it up. I want y'all to see this. This is for $225. A scavenger hunt. I want y'all to thank you for participating. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, hold on. I want y'all to see me do the whole process. Okay, take the top off. Now I'm going to dig in. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do this. Watch me. The first one to come out. This is it right here. And the winner y'all, this girl gotta have the world's greatest luck. The winner of the raffle do y'all see that name? I hope she's watching. See, this is what I'm saying about being a good person. I kept my word. I kept my word. I put her in there. I kept my word. I gave her the actual chance to get in there. I kept my word. So if you are listening, KG, Kayla, you are the winner of this contest. I'm just, y'all, these contests are not rigged. I want y'all to understand this. It takes a lot of time for me to do these. These contests are not rigged. So for those who have won, I've had people that's won once, won a couple of times. These contests are not rigged. I do them because I love to help people. I do them because I'm into people. I just love helping people. Yes, KG, I'm sitting here tripping because we was just talking about being a good guy and holding on to your word to people. And that was just the example I'm talking about. I held my word to somebody. So this was going down. So we're not done. So KG, okay, what happens is you got to get my inbox. This one you got to give me at least, because I have a situation coming up where I have to go out of town. So KG, you know how I do. I usually verify the Tuesday after and mail out. You have this prize. This prize here is going to be a little bit longer to get. I probably won't mail it out until next week, which is next Friday. So what's going to happen is I will still verify your information by Tuesday. I think I got everything from you. And you'll receive your prize not this Friday, but of next Friday. I'm telling you right now. You'll receive it next Friday. $225. Congratulations. Now, for Lucor and Nancy, there will be a consolation prize for you. It's going to be, and I'm going to tell you something now. There was always going to be a consolation prize. I will let y'all know that. I already had that in hand. So, for Nancy Brown and I want to say Nancy and Lou, what I got going on is, what we're going to do is, I'm going to throw another podcast on Friday. Pay attention. Everybody listening. Class here. Listen up here, class. The teacher. Friday, I'm going to host a podcast. The podcast will not be an M spot. It'll probably be a pop-up video. If not a pop-up video, it'll probably be one of my other podcasting ventures. But during that podcast, I will reward KG. I'm not KG. I'm sorry. Lou Cord and Nancy Brown. I'll reward them their consolation prizes that evening. I'll let them know what the consolation prize is, so that they'll get the hookup. But also, Friday, I will let you know about one of the contests. I have 3 more things coming up. Friday during the podcast, that will be the initial release of the first competition. Then from that point, we're going to keep it going. So real quick, I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't know, you'll have to know now. I'm going to show you something real fast here. I'm gonna see who's paying attention. Now, I know y'all can come back to the video and look at this. I know you can. See this page? Remember all the information on that page. Everything about it. All right, that's it. That is your homework for Friday. That is your homework. That is your homework for Friday. So the page I just showed you, you know what that is? That is my special page. Study that page because as of Friday, the games begin. So be on it. Be prepared. Y'all, want to thank y'all for tuning in. Congratulations to my winner, KG, who came out of nowhere to win it. And also, congratulations to Nancy Brown and Lucor, who are receiving another prize, which will be found out. So remember, Friday, I'm releasing the first competition. Also Friday, I'm letting Lucor and Nancy Brown know what they have won from me and won from Manz Media. Y'all want to thank y'all for tuning in. I don't care if it's 2 people, if it's 3 people, it does not matter. All that matters to me is the quality of what I'm giving you. I hope y'all like the fact that I've updated the digs on the podcast. I'm doing the best I can with that because I understand and know. In order for you guys to follow me and help me, show love to me, I need to make sure that I'm putting up you some quality content. And Luke, I see you there, KG. I'm so glad I entered because why were you debating joining what? If y'all don't know about me, come on, listen. I keep telling y'all, if y'all don't know about me, I'm a good guy. Yes, I can be cranky. Yes, I can be upset. Yes, I can be, but majority of my life, I walk around smiling and happy. I don't have nothing you don't have. I'm just a guy who loves to help people. And the reason I give is because I'm hoping that someone out here, even one of my fans, will say, hey, you know what? And hook me up with someone who will help me give more. That's the whole thing, is to start a network of giving. There's a way you getting out of it. Well, I'm getting the fact that people are watching my podcast. I'm getting the fact that I'm getting a chance to hand you out some money and show you some love. So that's what I want to do. I want to keep that part about myself going while I continue to just show love to people. I continuously make sure I'm putting content out for you guys because, what is up? Okay, now, all my people, we're going to give a special gunshot salute out to my boy, Rich Rockwell. Gunshot salute, Rich. Welcome to the show for the first time. Yes. If you missed it, Rich, I had a good conversation. I just gave away $225. That's right. My girl KG came out of the gates fast, flashing in a hurry. And it was awesome. But make sure to tune in Friday, you guys, because I got some big things going up. I'm glad I got Rich here. Rich, I'm going to tell you who Rich is. Y'all, Rich is a friend of mine who I met during some wrestling ventures. Awesome guy, ring announcer. Got to bump into him this weekend when we had a good time. I got to bump into him. I've been talking to him, so be looking out for some new digs. Like I said, honestly, you guys, I'm trying not to go there with this because I can show y'all a thing or two. I got some stuff I've been working on. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me get ready to go to the site and show you a little something. I got something I've been working on. Hold on, right there. You see that? Yeah, I'm working on a little something, y'all. But this part here, don't worry about it. This part's not going to be up here. I'm actually going to change the name. The name of the podcast has changed, so you will not going to be. Like I said, the podcast name is completely changed, so it won't be what you saw up there. It won't be that for sure. So, but yeah, so like I said, I got some things in the works. I'm trying to get some things figured out right now, and once I do that, it's gonna be all grits and gravy, all glam. So I mean, that's what's going down. So I want to just thank everybody that tuned in tonight, everybody that showed up and showed love. I don't have much more I can say as far as how I feel about people that's been in my corner looking out for me, people that's been showing love. I don't have much to say about it. It's an awesome feeling when you know people care about you and people want to, want to actually, be down with you and see what you got going on and see what it's all about. And that's big for me. I'm excited. Rich. Oh yeah, Rich is something I'm just working on. I'm messing with Rich. I also have the interview feeds hooked up, so I already got those ready to go, so I can bring people in. So Rich is gonna be a big thing. I got 2 or 3 spots for guests and hosts. And like I said, man, it's gonna be a big thing. The name of it will be One Fall. And this match will be One Fall. Like, da-da-da-da. Yeah, so I got big things coming with that. But yeah, I'm just so glad that that you guys tuned in. KG, what you saying? Also, I have a question for the ones who see ideas to come. Oh, okay. So check it out. So, KG, I want to thank you for that. So, KG, you're the only person that sent the idea and nobody else sent one in. No one. Exactly. And I've been told by a couple of people that follow me that they want me. I've been told by a couple of people that follow me that they want me to come back on and do more comedy. If you get a chance to, I have a comedy show I did. It was just when I was getting started. So, I mean, it's kind of wanky-danky, but it is what it is. KG, you're right. I am going to get back into doing that. I am looking into ideas. Your idea was good. I'm thinking about using Uncle Jerry Curl Joe, though, and his homies, and put them on. So, yeah. So it's kind of like, maybe. Well, Rich, I'll come. Rich said One Fall is your. Come on, my brother. Okay, Rich, well, I'll do then. I'll come up with something else, man. But yeah, you are going to be, I need you to come on to be a guest. And yeah, so yeah. No, KG, yeah, you're the only one that actually, I had ideas come in, but they were like, people had the wrong idea about what I was asking for. So you actually had the only legitimate idea. Seriously, you did. And I like it. The series what it's based about, but I think I can take and use my characters because the whole I don't want to do the Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy thing. That's getting played out now, where everybody playing one role. But I'm thinking about having some people come in, have like an actual cookout, and just start doing little skits during that time, and then I can get it out, edit it, and everything. Because anything you see me do, remember, I'm a techie, a techie-on. And what I do is I do everything with the devices that I have. I have limited stuff, but hey, I make it work. I make it do it when I can. But yeah, once again, I want to say thank all y'all for tuning in today, tuning in tonight, man. I appreciate y'all. Matter of fact, Rich, Rich, matter of fact, Rich, you know what? I'm gonna holler at you tomorrow because I only got nothing I got to do. So we gotta touch base, bro. So I'm gonna touch base with you, Rich. We're gonna get on. Something when it comes to this media. Like I said, I'm an open book, man. I'm the type of person where I'm available to help if you are available to help yourself. That's what I do. That's how I get down. That's how I get down. And y'all know how I always end my show. And like I said, if you came in late, you know the song, sing it along. He is I and I am him. Black Bat with the branded Tims. I am Mac Manz. This has been the M Spot, the best spot, the only spot, baby. Because the M Spot is a safe spot. And I believe you with my theme song written by my son, Untitled. And y'all already know, Tribe Vibes has hit it off.
Today, I feel it. It's your boy, Untitled.
Okay, so this the type of rhyme that'll make you use your mind. Try not to lose your mind. It's spectacular design. There's a reason why I do this. Trying to start a movement. You miss one step and you'll be clueless. Thoughts that you don't know. Hey, y'all, don't forget, tune in Friday. Pop up video. I'm telling you, share, like, let everybody know. Hey, subscribe to the YouTube. Subscribe to the Facebook. Y'all get on this, man. We on that strive for 500, baby. Let's do this on everything. Let's do this. It's so sad to see I'm in my own head. Sick of the thoughts. Looking for the future, but I'm worried about what I brought. See my heads to the sky, had to get it down my ass.
Do it.
Struggle real around here, I won't let it last. Smell the fumes in the air, you know I'm smoking gas. Rotation like puff, puff, pass. So I say, I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress. Say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best. I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress. Say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best. I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress. Say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best. I'll never rest, regardless of all the pain and the stress. I'll say it with my chest, I was destined to be the best. I'm moving forward, not listening, I'm breaking orders. Tell 'em I don't need no passport, I'll still cross the border. You thinking you can out rap me, boy?